I went deck shopping because there was this like Good Friday thing going on. I got this as well. And you know, like I know people hate this. However, I'm going to be doing all of them in one video, and it's gonna be quick and it's not gonna be deep, but it's just gonna be because it's just gonna be what it is because I want it to. So I got this secondhand. But before we start, like at all, quick rant. These decks both came with these fucking stickers to like hold them close, and I get, Worldland Trust, carbon balance printing, that's fucking amazing, but, because there's no foil, there's like weird smudges on this box, and because this has been in someone's storage for a while, there's fucking horrible, terrible stickiness on my box now. I'd rather have, I don't know what happens in all these other fucking countries, but we recycle all plastic. So the wrapper plastic just gets tossed in the recycling bin. I rather have, I just want a product that, doesn't have weird scratches on the box because somebody wanted to be eco-friendly. And how much more eco-friendly is it really? But, I did learn from, for example, American backers that y'all don't recycle at all, or I don't know why not, but over here in the Netherlands, everybody like puts their plastic in the plastic bin and it gets recycled well, honey. But anyways, let's start with the Nature Quest Oracle because I love Teresa Hutch and never picked this up. I do have her other decks, love her tarot deck, love that other Oracle deck. This is the least good out of the bunch. And I got this secondhand from a lovely woman for a tenner. This is based on the Tao Te Ching, which, already is not really my jam. I'm not like that. I'm a Nordic Germanic bitch, so I don't jive well with steel, wood. What the fuck is it again? Wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Those are not like things that I necessarily can relate to, which I knew before I went. I knew that going into this. So, I knew all of that, but it's just, the cute watercolor art by Teresa. I am not going to get her new tarot deck because I feel the cuteness is a bit too on the nose in that one. I'm also kind of think that about this one, even though it's not as bad as the latest. If you're gonna get one of her decks, either get her first tarot deck in a tin or the second, that Oracle deck, that US Games Oracle deck. Don't bother tracking down the indie of the Oracle deck because it's highly unusable. Can you still use this if you're not that... I'm just going to be flipping through this because, why not? Can you use it if you don't really, jive that well with that whole Tao Te Ching stuff, like the backs? Yes, you can. There's pretty good keywords on here. However, why is it not focusing? There you go. However, sometimes they are a bit weird. But the keywords and the art give enough to sort of give good readings off of, you don't need to be really extremely well versed. Where I thought the 8 Limbs of Yoga deck actually taught me something, I feel like this, it makes it a little bit more difficult. I rather would have had just the keyword and the elemental symbol on the card and no prose, because I think the prose does more harm than good sometimes. Also, Teresa is like the most serious creator ever. It's so funny. She used to follow me on Insta, and I got a little bit tired of all these "you are a witch if" memes. Do you remember those? Like people with like trade school, community college graphic design degrees, aka people who use Canva, like me, lol. Used to do these like horrible memes where it was like, you know you're a witch when you like love nature, and when you know you're a witch when you like have crystals. You know you're a witch when you like get weird hunches. So I made a similar meme to that, like you know you're a witch when you're a huge fucking cunt, and you know you're a witch because you suffer from anal prolapse. Which is my like obnoxious form of humor, and she didn't appreciate that at all, and she like immediately unfollowed me. This was also back when I still had this app where I would track my follower. I was so pathetic a couple of years ago, but you know what? It was the pandemic. Everyone was bored. Everyone thought they were going to be the next social media star. Yeah, I had some. Was it with this? Yeah. So glow, integrity, I can work with. Ecology as a reading keyword, and then it's the prose kind of helps, right? Without unity, the sky becomes filthy. But then unity is also a keyword on a card. So how are we going to interpret ecology in a reading? It's sort of giving Doreen Virtue the veganist card in every Doreen Virtue deck. You would benefit from a vegan diet. How can we incorporate that into a reading, But like I said, like most of these keywords are perfectly usable, and I love the watercolor illustrations. Like I have a couple of decks, hers, but also I keep forgetting the name, sorry, but there's another like watercolory, naturey oracle deck that I can use this with. It's arguably definitely one of the prettiest looking. The human figures in here. So the Tao Te Ching, like gurus, I find a little off-put. I mean, they're gorgeously painted, but I find them to be a little off-putting. I love that too. Exaltation is a really, like I said, I may sound like a bit like a grumpy bitch. I love that this is on the old US Games card stock too. That's such good card stock. I'm sounding like a grumpy bitch, but I have to be honest, this is really well made keyword wise. It has good original keywords. I love this. So, like I said, I may be giving this deck a little too much flack because it's not bad. But yeah, the human figures feel a bit weird and out of place. But I get it. You kind of want to depict the gurus as they look. And the keywords are fine. The keywords are fine. Those who know others are intelligent. Those who know themselves are truly wise. Good keywords. Very usable. It's a gorgeous deck. And for a tenor, you can't really I knew that this was one of those decks, just like her Yoga Limbs deck, that I had to experience and try in order for me to figure out whether or not I liked it. And I love this too. Oh, so pretty with the Kintsugi. This is another keyword that I find a little bit difficult to use in a reading. Ephemeral. It's giving. It's so funny. I used to talk to Melissa Sonova a lot, and she always used to say that she hated all Oracle decks because they would have keywords like effervescence in them. This is kind of giving that. Although I love my words, I do find this a bit difficult to use in a reading. And then the prose not really helping the reading along doesn't really help it. Powerful is stunning. True nature. What's your true nature? Love that. Growth is a stunning keyword as well. And then as last, we have wonder. And, you know, it comes with a cute little guidebook, which is gorgeously made up. I love this. I love how she did it. Like, this is really stunning. Maybe one day I'll do this for one of my guidebooks as well, because it almost looks like it's sort of cloth bound along the spine. And you get, per card, you get a little bit of text, the Tao numbers or pages. Or readings. It's sort of was inspired by, you get some reflections and you get an affirmation. So it's short and sweet. It's you know, like I said, like honestly, I was a little bit mad when I got when I did a reading for myself and I got literally those keywords. This is just not really, this really isn't a deck for really big spreads. I feel like it's more of an inspirational or aspirational card deck where you would pull a card and really take your time with it, but definitely not a deck that you use for bigger readings. Or you can use it as the one card pool in a bigger reading, but definitely not more than one card, honestly. I would not use, maybe you would, I would not use it for that. So I got that in. Another surprise, this was a Black Friday sale thingy, and I love the Fauna Bell Tarot, and I had wanted this for a while, and it was always a bit too expensive, and right now it was priced just right for me, so I could finally get it, just the same way the Fauna Bell Tarot came into my life. So, little did I know, and I kind of pissed off, is that it doesn't come with a guidebook. There is a digital guidebook. When you charge that much for a deck, I want a guidebook there, whether or not you're an ecological bitch or not, I don't care. Give me my fucking guidebook. If you're gonna charge me an arm and a leg, get me a little printed book. It's not that expensive. I know how much it costs. However, this was printed in the EU, or in the UK, which probably makes it a bit more expensive. What I have to say is that the quality of the cardstock is terrific. It's a gorgeous matte finish. For that alone, I would probably look into maybe working with that printer myself. And this back design is stunning. And also, this deck is extremely usable in all kinds of readings. This deck is based on the Decans, which is sort of why I was like, do I really need it? Because the Minor Arcana and the Tarot is based off Decans. However, it is a really interesting interpretation of them. So I do love the statements on the cards. They're very action-driven. So you could do a Decan walk with this. Use it alongside your tarot deck to enlighten yourself on, what the Decans can mean and how you can visualize it. And I do love the way it looks. It's a very, like I said, all bitching about the guidebook aside, it's a very luxurious experience, just like the Fauna Bell Tarot was. I got the Fauna Bell from my local metaphysical store when it closed, and she had a 50% off sale, and I was like, I've been staring at this fucking deck for ages, and I need it. And now I also have the companion, which I love, because it's such good. Look at that, strength under fire. Love this. Quality control, such legacy, such good interpretations of the Decans. I just adore it. I just adore it. Even with the elements attributed to the zodiac sign, we get perfect animal choices for those that really, really, really fit in. So yeah, I do adore it. A little wolf or fox, really fucking dope. So lay the groundwork. Look at that. It's a really cool deck, and I'm so glad that I have it. Just didn't know what it would feel like. how it would like work, but this is something that you can totally use every day for everything. Like even if you have if you complete disregard towards the Decans. Now what is a little bit annoying is that, and I haven't checked because I literally got this in just now. And I took the freaking plastic off, and that's all that I did. So if you're not gonna put a guidebook in with a deck, but maybe there's something on the accompanying cards. Oh, there is. Okay, I didn't say shit. So that because there are these accompanying cards that I can actually show you all of them. So they do give a little bit of info, a little bit of extra keywords. So that's actually pretty cool. So you know that's like you know what, honestly, this is more than enough for me. Like I take my bitching about the guidebook back. You know, honestly, this was probably expensive to print in the UK, and if you can give me a complete usable set that works, that has a couple of keywords or a little pamphlet or whatever with it, or a couple of info cards with it, that convey this much meaning in such little space, you got me. You got me, and I will shut the fuck up. So here we get all these, we get all the Sabbath cards, and we get little keywords for each and every one of them. And we get also the equinoxes as well, and the solstices. So this is actually really handy, really easy to use, fab. So can't complain about that. So we got the Ostara, which is lovely. You know, and even if you don't, oh wow, this is really, really, really thick. Even if you're not that familiar with them, you can kind of get the vibe, I feel. So this deck was obviously created with the intention of working with it year-round and sort of incorporating it into a seasonal practice, into a deck and walk practice, and it's just really, really dope. It's really high quality. It's a gorgeous. I'm so glad that I have this. This immediately makes me want to take out the Fauna Bell as well, lay them next to each other, and then there is a QR code about the guidebook. So I'm going to check that out too as well, because I'm kind of curious, honestly. And then the last one I got is one that I've been wanting for a while because Martin couldn't shut up about it like an annoying little bitch. It comes with a guidebook. Wow. This is Mass Market by Sterling Ethos. This is another one of those decks that is extremely usable. Haven't even checked out the guidebook yet. But this is so cool. Also sort of on that US Games style cardstock, which I don't mind at all. So this is Nature Nurture. So this is birds, plants, animals. Oh, interesting. So all kinds of stuff. It looks cool. It's got usable keywords. You know, and you know, how many decks like this can you have? In my opinion, not enough, because sometimes you just want to be, I may have different decks with exactly the same keywords as this, but sometimes you want to be sucked into a certain vibe, a certain aesthetic, a certain headspace, a certain subject. And I just think that this is fabulous. I think Marcella Kroll is a fabulous creator too. I love this watercolory vibe. I love the line work. I love the graphic design choices. I just think that this is hot shit. It really is. Like, not as in hot garbage, but really cool stuff. The Wild Woman. I love the Wild Woman. The Sleeping Man. Ooh. Sort of in corn husks or within a tree. I love that. The Hungry Ghost. Fear. Oh, these are really, really cute. And this is really cool as well. This is really stunning, guys. Like, honestly, like, it wasn't that expensive either. Great stocking stuffer, honestly. Oh, this is on the box cover. I love the keyword victory for the B. That's really dope. Orca Records. Yes. Fuck. Yes. I love that. I resonate so deeply with that, with those. Like, I love when the choices that were made are just right. Right. Phoenix, elephant, a monkey, corral. Really cool. Like, honestly, like, I really, really, really kind of want to pull a card from this deck right now for us, for the collective. I know, by the way, that this isn't the ideal filming setup, but I feel like it works well enough. I feel like you guys can see everything well enough. If there are like complaints, let me know, but it just feels a lot cozier for me to, you know, be downstairs and film rather than, you know, always have to go upstairs. I can only film upstairs during the daytime because of certain like overhead lighting that doesn't look good at night, so that's kind of annoying. Koi, good luck. Oh, this is nice. So we're getting an omen of good luck and things looking more favorable on our end, which is amazing. I love that. You know what, guys? I also kind of want to do a Wild Way card, and then I'm going to take out the Sabbath cards because I don't know how I feel about keeping those in yet, if that's okay with y'all. So let's shuffle these. So we can immediately also sort of get a feel for, let me just put this here, a feel for how these shuffle. Oh, the backs for the Faunabelle were so pretty as well. Oh. I do wish, but they totally went with a different printer for this deck, but I do wish it would have been on the same luscious, it would have had the same luscious finish. But honestly, for a UK printer, this finish is pretty on point. What's this? Oh, look. Oh, that's interesting. It's just, this deck has been in stock for a little while, and this is just literally like the box's markings. I kind of hate when that happens. Like, I'm not going to send this back because if they do like exchange it, it's going to have the same problem. Like, this is what happens when you, like I said before, this ecological packaging, I get it, but it just ruins the product. Like, nope. I'm not about it. Ooh, this is the first card. Go Boldly. I love that we're sort of getting this like bolder energy here because, guys, I've been down in the fucking dumps. Honestly, I've been really, really like not well. Work hasn't been going well. I've been sick. My stomach's been acting up. Basically, I've been a disgusting fucking mess. So I could definitely use some good luck, and I could definitely use some boldness. So, oh, whoops, sorry, that must have cost you guys a headache or two. I guess it is what it is, can't help. This is just my little itty bitty tripod. Oh, whoops. Let's just maybe try to do a little bit better. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm a literal mess. Okay, well, let's just do the last card from the Nature Quest Oracle. It's such a smart name she chose for this deck because nobody would have bought this if this would have been called the Tao Te Ching Oracle. But this is very much a Tao Te Ching Oracle. Moderation. So this deck, these two are like keeping things positive, but gotta remember to not have too much. You can't have too much of a good thing. So that's interesting. This is a really interesting reading. Do these look great together? Actually, they kind of do. Funny, right? This has been it. Thank you for watching. 3 decks in one video. How much more could one want? Thanks for watching. Bye, bitches.